Hi, how you doing? Justin here, and today I want to talk about you creating your very own chord book. Now, this is something I did as a kid, and I rewrote mine several times over the course of my guitar journey, and it's a really, really valuable thing to do. Now, sure, you could buy a book with 1,001 different chords, but most of those chords are not going to be particularly useful for you. And what I aim to do in my lessons is to give you really useful and effective chord grips. One of the things that you're going to find on this journey is we're going to learn how to manipulate lots of chords that you've already learned, rather than having to learn new boxes all of the time or new grips all the time. So what I'd recommend that you do is you print out some blank chord box paper from my site, and then you go through and you write down the chords that you know into various categories. So like open chords, maybe open major chords, open minor chords, meaning open meaning chords that have use of an open string, and then bar chords, maybe if you've learnt them sus chords or seven chords. Just have a separate page for each one. It doesn't matter how many pages you use, and then just write them out. Put little notes about preferred fingerings, or if there's a particular way of using that chord that you liked. That's the kind of stuff that you can write in there, which you'll find really effective. There's a few reasons really for writing it down yourself. One, I think it'll help you remember the chords themselves, but also I think when you organize information like that on a page, it seems to help organize it in your mind. And I'm not exactly sure of the science behind that, but I know it seems to work, not just for myself, but many students over the years have said how helpful they've found the process of writing down all of the chords they know and trying to put them into categories. You know, it'll help you see relationships between different chords as well, which I think can be really helpful and valuable. I do have some reference sheets available, so if you want to print out some chord boxes and make them look all pretty, you can. If you're really concerned about making your chord boxes look really nice, you might consider investing in some software that'll help you do that. There's a great one I use called Neck Diagrams. I'll put a link in the lesson part of this video, so you might want to go and have a look at that. It's not particularly expensive, and then you can have like super professional looking neck diagrams formatted exactly the way that you like. It doesn't really matter if you copy these diagrams from my site or any other chord book, that's totally fine, but I would recommend that you have a kind of system for the way that you write it down, and you try and keep that fairly consistent so that you know exactly what that number 2 next to that note means. Is it because it's the second, or it's because it's the second finger? That kind of thing. The more consistent you can be with that, the better you'll help organize it in your mind. So hopefully if we ever meet one day, you can show me your chord book and how well you've done. I'll see you for another lesson very soon. Bye-bye.